So what I'd like to kind of remind you is that our annual conference, which you all received the copy of the flyer now, and it's going to be wonderful. And I do want to remind you that if you wish to make your reservation when you're ready to go, even though they'll take your credit card, their information, they will not bill you at all. So it just saves your spot when you're ready. But I know it's a little early yet, so we just want you to kind of plan that when you make your reservation, they won't take your money right away, not until you check out of the hotel. But they just go ahead as an insurance that we know that you're going to be there. Other than that, I think we're getting a lot of excitement over our location, and we're also getting a lot of excitement over how easy it is to qualify. Personal sponsoring or personal sales, or group bonus volume, all of those put together, you can't help but qualify. NABI has made it very easy, and I think we're going to have a wonderful, wonderful conference. And, of course, the optional workshops that give you more in-depth training. And we certainly encourage our new people to plan to come either before or stay after for this optional workshops, because they're really going to give you in-depth understanding of your product. And so anyhow, we're very excited about that. And at this point, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this over to Nancy Hahn, because she's got a wonderful announcement about one of our speakers tonight, and then I'm going to come back on and kind of discuss a couple things with you. So at this point, Nancy, are you there? Nancy? Nancy? Okay. If she's on mute 6, we want to go ahead and make sure that Nancy Hahn is out there. So if Nancy's there, is Nancy out there? Okay. I think we probably got her on mute somehow, so we need to get her off from that standpoint, because tonight we're going to be talking about it's a business, not a hobby. And in doing so, we've got two wonderful speakers, and Carol Orrell and Helen Penninger are going to share with us how it is a business and not a hobby. So I hope that Nancy's on, because I talked to her earlier, and she was planning to be on, so something must have happened on that point. So hello, Nancy, are you there?
Can you hear me?
Now I can.
I don't know what happened, but nobody could hear me.
I know. I bet you were talking like mad, and we too. Yeah, but you're there now. That's the important thing. Okay, so Nancy, I kind of opened it up and took a roll call, and just to get you updated. And I haven't told the exciting news yet, but I left that for you, and it's killing me to give that to you. But I think you should be the one to share with them the excitement about one of our programs and how exciting it is. So, Nancy, I'm going to turn this over to you, and then I'll get back on later.
Well, we are pretty excited, I'll tell you that, because both of our speakers that are going to be visiting with you got extra income on their bonus checks for mentoring other people. And that's exciting. And what is the mentoring bonus? That's when we share opportunity, bring someone aboard, watch her sales each and every month for 4 consistent months. Then we see it. We've got to make sure she's active. What is activity? She's got to have at least, what does she have to have? At least $60 in wholesale. But better yet, we want her to do at least $1,000 per month, because that sure helps that mentoring bonus, doesn't it, Carol Orrell? Is Carol there?
Yeah, Nancy.
Well, I was pretty excited because I was in a meeting Saturday with Mary Black, and Carol Orrell was there, and I got to celebrate with the whole team in regards to Carol being the first person in the company to receive a $1,200 mentoring bonus for sharing opportunity. Now let's everybody give her a big yay. Carol can't hear that, but we're proud of you, Carol. And with that, Carol's going to talk to us tonight about her business. It's not a hobby. She's made the choice to really move forward and create a great business. Carol, take it away.
Well, thank you, Nancy, and thank you for coming to Mary's. That was a delight. I'm sure all the rest of the team enjoyed you coming.
Thank you.
I guess I got to, first of all, I've had a busy day. I've been at a Curves. I had 17 ladies sign up for fittings today, so I was quite busy. So I only finished about an hour ago. Anyway, I got to thinking about, what are the attributes of a business person versus what I call a hobbyist who may think they are doing the business. And one of the first things that came to mind was the word consistency. Consistency would be what happens with a business person. They are, out there every day consistently doing what they need to do, and of course that results in their consistent numbers. Whereas a person who's more of a hobbyist in the business, this will show up in sporadic numbers, both in sporadic activities as well as sporadic numbers. Secondly, and these aren't necessarily in any particular order, a business person will use some of the proven tools. When I think of the reproducible results that we get as a result of our initial training and then additional training that comes about as a result of various rallies, there are things that you do for parties, fitting at gyms, or fitting in any other organization or marketing in any other organization that you do. There are certain types of ads you use. There are certain little brochures you use. So someone in business will take those and not reinvent the wheel. So someone who is on the more hobbyist side may tend to want to reinvent the wheel. And this isn't, a black and white kind of thing, but something that I've kind of observed that some people will spend a lot of time kind of tweaking and turning and, twisting some of the things that have been already proven, and instead of just using the proven tools. A business person will also be focusing on profit as an objective, whereas a hobbyist will sometimes make a profit, and liking what they do tends to be more important than how much money they're making. Again, that's a generalization, but that's what I would call an attribute of possibly a hobbyist. A business person will have a good follow-up with whatever activity they're following up on, whereas a hobbyist might tend to follow up more on things or people that she likes best, things that she's more comfortable with. Person who's focused on the business versus it being a hobby will always know their numbers, and they will be current on their accounting. Whereas a hobbyist doesn't know how much she's spent or how much she's made. She may have some idea, but is just not really focused on the numbers. And often the accounting is behind. A business person will budget time efficiently across both dollar and non-dollar generating activities. Whereas someone who's a hobbyist might spend too much time on activities that really don't